Hello folks, we are rapidly approaching the midway point of the season. Welcome to episode 11 of my playthrough of F1 Manager 2022. Here's Mercedes. OBS is now working fine. Everything should be going great. Nothing really going on. We're making a quick turnaround to Austria here. Just got a sponsorship thingy to deal with. Do have 91 million in the bank, which, don't have any available engineers to even do anything to begin with. But we do have some facilities we can upgrade. I think we should work on the factory. Actually, let's work on the CFD simulator because this should help us for future parts when we develop them. Cost 12 million to upgrade, but again, we got a lot in the tank right now. Or a lot in the bank right now. Well, tank, that also, counts. Let's see here. Cost cap, we still got, 89 million left? We still got a lot left that we could spend. Yeah, so we're going to go right off to the race weekend here. We'll set the performance targets ahead of time, but, yeah, because we got no new upgrades coming to the car, and I don't really expect us to be very fast this weekend at Red Bull Ring, because we can actually show you how the other cars are doing. Ferrari's fast. Well, no, duh, we knew they were fast. Red Bull's even faster. And AlphaTauri, again, straight line speed, they're faster than us. Let's see if anybody else made any gains. No, Alfa Romeo's slower. A lot of straight line speed in Austria, so Alpine catching up. Haas, slower. Williams, why am I looking them up? They're definitely slower. Yeah, so the one thing we got over AlphaTauri is our low speed and medium speed cornering is better. They're better at high speed cornering, which is crucial for the next track. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're definitely not expected to be fast this weekend because AlphaTauri should be faster. Because you see that green thumbs up means high-speed cornering, crucial for the circuit, and they can do it better than us. And they're also faster than us. So with that, because we got no new parts in the car, so both drivers are pretty well acclimated, you guys are going to treat. I'm going to show you free practice 1 because we're going to put Nick DeVries in the car. Let's get to it. Alright, looking like a dry weekend, just going to be cloudy here. Partly cloudy in practice. Going to put DeVries in the car for Lewis. Put you on the medium. Have George on the hard. Car setup. I like to weaken this to begin with. And we'll just adjust it from there. That's a good starting point. George, you're going to run 19 laps. You're going to run 17. Good news is, setup-wise, I think, from what I noticed, whatever Nick likes here on the car transfers over to Lewis pretty well. So, probably be going about adjusting this all messed up. But, yeah, let's take a look-see here. Alright, looks like nobody else has their reserve driver in for pre-practice 1. Alpine, they've sometimes put Oscar Piastri, who, as we now all know, is going to be driving for McLaren in real life next year. But Piastri's been in for Alonso on occasion in a couple practices. But, yeah, it's going to be partly cloudy the most of the way through here. Just wait a little bit before sending someone out. There we go. Little cutscene there. Oh, do we have George actually on the mediums too? No, he's on the hards. That's weird. Anyways, Nick DeVries, you're going out as well. If there's any other thing you guys want to see me do in playing the game, in terms of like what functions you want to see, let me know down in the comments. Again, I wasn't intending on originally showing a practice, but here we are. Just going to skip ahead a little bit and show you what the pace is looking like through the end here. But yeah, you could gain 500 points. That's this little brown marker right here for your reserve driver through the weekend. It's kind of like the track acclimatization. That is a big word that I can't say very well. For your regular driver in practice. Tells you how good they are getting used to the track. This is just like overall driver experience, not like track specific or anything. So, anyways, going to skip ahead a little. Oh, we've got trouble in practice. Well, not in real, but Ocon goes wide in 5. That's fine. Didn't even come to a stop. That Alpine's fine.
The team are really disappointed.
Oh, don't panic. You're fine. But yeah, I'm telling you, Nick's fast. And, you know, we're still over a year away from replacing Lewis. Well, although if he wants to come back, hey, I'm not stopping him. But, yeah, Nick is faster than George. I know he's on a faster tire with the medium compound, but even on identical tires, Nick's quick. Let's put it that way. Oh, and our adversaries in the AlphaTauri are having issues. Gasly. Gas is up too quick, spins it out.
What a disaster!
That was a weird spin.
Gives a balance check, balance check.
Something feels off with the car. Well, look, it's free practice 1. It's our first round of the weekend. We're not going to get this set up right off the bat here. George, meanwhile, should be giving us an update here in just a little bit. Come on, George. This thing right here, it's got to reach 5 out of 5, and then we'll get a setup update from our driver. It's really taking you a while to figure out how your car is, isn't it? Do you like not know, or like what's going on? Oh, he's liking it.
Good stuff. That was very good.
Okay, sir.
All right, so we got a good starting point for George setup wise. Nick and Lewis are going to have to throw something at the wall here.
The wall.
Ooh, we got a car on the wall as Nick is in the pits. Virtual safety car. Which is a thing in practice. It is... Who was it? Red flag. That's the first time I've seen a red flag in the entire game. Who was it?
Let's see what happened there. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
How big of a crash was this? Oh! Oh, comes across a trip.
Thank
Oh,
goodness
I think it got
nobody else
Williams.
was involved. That was a big crash.
That's brutal.
And the team had such high hopes today.
Wow.
What a shame.
I think wouldn't even be dressed like that in free practice. I don't get what that is. Time until session restart. Ooh, this is neat. This is really neat. I like this. Never seen this before. So, good thing we're recording this session because this is new. So anyways, have Nick practice on the other set of medium tires. And you're going to do 16 laps that time. Let's see what we can adjust with our setup here. Maybe a little digital wonders, I don't know. Alright, George. You go on the mediums. Go 17 laps and figure out what we can work with. Really, 55% driver setup confidence? You thought that was good? Okay, whatever. Alright, whatever. Let's try that. And wait for this to clear. Oh! It does automatically. Neato. Alright, you go out. and you go out. And when I see you guys next, we will recap at the end of practice. So, free practice 1's in the books. Max Verstappen led the way by just about a half second over Sainz, his teammate Checo Perez, and Charles Leclerc. We didn't practice on the softs today, as you can see. So, George was P5 on the hard, full half second behind. Nick DeVries, quick showing on the medium, 6/10 off of Verstappen. Alpine's looking pretty good. AlphaTauri, bit slower than I expected. And Lando in his wrecked McLaren was 10th on the chart. Gonna save a little bit of time here. Obviously not gonna show you P2 and P3. I just want to show you what it looked like, at least in practice. But gonna skip ahead, actually probably to the tail end of Q2, as I expect us to make it out Q1 easily. So yeah, see you in time for qualifying. Okay, well, looking ahead to Q2 here. Here's what happened. Practice 3. I should record this. Leclerc smacked the crap out of George in practice. So I think we got some of our original parts on the car or something. Yeah, I don't know why we got a penalty out of it because Charles ran into us. But yeah, George qualified P11. They already announced how many grid spots it's going to be. It's going to be a 3-place grid penalty, which isn't bad. But yeah, Verstappen fastest Red Bull ring. Lewis P5 eliminated Albon. Ooh, he was actually kind of fast. Lando had a crash in... Well, no, that was practice 1. That was what the red flag was for. So he's slow this weekend. He's eliminated Q1. Also eliminated Stroll, Schumacher, and Latifi. Bad run for Zhou Guanyu. Weird. So yeah, looking ahead, you'll see us for our final run in Q2. Alright, so everybody's out and enjoying the train here. Going to be taking the green flag. Well, I keep saying that for some reason. Going to cross the line here is start our second flyer for Lewis. Late land so far, Verstappen fastest yet again over Sainz. Perez third. Then from there goes Gasly, who's tied with Lewis for fourth. I guess Gasly is just barely quicker. Leclerc 6th, Alonso 7th, Bottas 8th, Tsunoda 9th, Ocon 10th. Again, I think we got the backup parts in George's car, but at the same time, the gearbox is heavily damaged from the incident, so we're going to have to change that before the race. Engine, we're going to have to change that ahead of the next race, which I think is France. But yeah, we're definitely going to be down this weekend. Should be able to change the gearbox before the race. There might be another grid penalty, I don't know. Not taking an extra one, we're just using the last one we have available. Yeah, it's a good chance George might not even make it out Q2 here, with the gearbox being what it is. Lewis, meanwhile, clean and green so far. George improving, at least in Sector 2. Now he's not. Comes Lewis across the line. Should bump Pierre. At least got clear of him. Yeah, a few hundredths. Comes George across the line, see if he can improve. No. So George's going to be bumped out in Q2 here. Yeah, we'll go see if we can change that gearbox, and we'll have one heck of a strategy for him, I guess. If there's such a great run on Silverstone, this point start to the weekend here. All right, it's also getting bumped out. Ricciardo, Magnussen, Vettel, and Zhou Guanyu. Well, that's a weird glitch. I zoomed ahead to the end of Q3, and I'm trying to change tires. And it's doing it. But we can't send them out. What have I done? That's peculiar. So yeah, we're not going to make a second run here. There goes the train. We were P4. Imagine we're going to get jumped here. So everyone's taking their laps. But why can't we go? That's so bizarre. If anyone has an idea as to why that's happening, please let me know in the comments. Well, Verstappen's about to grab the pole here by a lot, looks like. Sergio Perez is going to come across the line first, though. Oh, we got yellow in the back. Sawyer jumps up P2. Sainz goes P1. Gasly
Look at that! They've
jumps
run
us.
wide.
Well, Snowda's not going to improve there. Verstappen's going to kill everybody. Surprise nobody. He jumps to the top. Leclerc, P3. Oh dear. I don't think Alonso's going to best us, so yeah, we're going to start P6 and P15, it looks like. Disgusting. All right, it's race day here. Car parts, we're going to need to change that. And we're going to have to build another one, which is going to suck. Engine. Yeah, we'll keep that engine on. Why not? We'll figure out the strategy there in a little bit. Lewis's parts are all good. Let's see, we're expecting partly cloudy today. I don't think there's going to be any chance of rain. Calling for a one-stopper. Mediums to hards. Actually, you know what? We're actually going to start on the softs here for Lewis. This should work out. We'll push the whole way through. Actually, you know what? No, because it's just going to cause us to be more aggressive. We'll still run the soft, though, so we'll still do that. That looks a good idea. You know, for George, we'll probably go the opposite, where we'll start on the hards and go to the soft. So, alright, we'll do that. And while George, you're doing the opposite. Just so we get you as much track position as we can from the get-go. Oh boy. Off we go. Actually, no, hang on. Now off we go.
The crowd are ready.
Why is it so cloudy?
It's the Austrian Grand
It's like
Prix.
overcast.
And it's
Tires might last us a while.
and
Alright,
away
so
we go.
Leclerc at about 5-spot grid penalty, so he's back in 6th. Who's taking a look around? Gasly might get it here in the softs. Attaboy. Good job. George, meanwhile, he'll still stuck. Ooh, McLaren gets all wiggly.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Ooh, and this crash maybe? What is that? What happened? Was that a crash? I guess not. That's weird.
Doing a very good job.
Attacking on Sergio, up to P3. Stellar start for Lewis.
Really well executed.
Very good start. George, obviously the ERS did not do anything for us, so we're going to put him in neutral for now.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
No rain, it's just very, very cloudy. Alright, let's take a look at strategies here. We're the only one on soft. Looks like everyone's on the medium to hard. But soft to hard, I think this should work for us. Cars, mostly in the back, are on hard tires, so doing the right thing with George there. Hope this works out. Be fun to beat Red Bull in their own backyard. So Lewis is looking around signs there. Dial that back. Oh no! Alright, gonna cough up a few spots. Lewis locks it up. Get going, dude. Go. Go.
And that's the
Go.
lockup.
Why are you stuck? Go. Really? Went all the way to the back. Really? Well, so much for that strategy.
Think about increasing the lift and coast just
What the
a
hell? Well,
DRS has been
yeah,
enabled.
DRS has been enabled, but, well, shoot, Lord Lewis is way out of the range. George isn't making any headway. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a long race.
Save a bit of fuel now.
Copy.
Well, here we were, up with Lewis, potentially in title contention. We need a lot of things to go our way, though, and Red Bull happens. Or Red Bull Ring happens. Still Red Bull. Darn it. All we can do, hope for a safety car. Actually, I don't even know what the hell that's going to do for us, so hope for a miracle. I guess we should get around Norris, because again, I think he's still got his wrecked bucket of junk up here, so should at least get by him. This is like a best case scenario for Verstappen. Well, save for Sainz going around there in turn 1. Leclerc is, well, stuck back in P4. Oh, Verstappen goes right back by. Red Bull car's the fastest. They're at their home track. And Max needs to gain some spots back in Charles in the championship.
Definitely broke your game here. Well done. Proud of you.
Oh, we're stuck on the train.
Let's lift and coast.
Copy.
Get up there. Let's watch this.
Let's see what happened there. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
Oh, just zips down the inside. There you go. Down turn 1. And he coughed it up. Oh man, show that spark he had in Silverstone. Let's get a move on.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Shut up. Well, at least Lewis is getting around Lando. So he's back up to P19. I forgot to mention Lewis did lock up twice in practice.
It's a
And that
race position
may be because
gain
his track,
for Mercedes.
again, big word, acclimatization wasn't as high because we had DeVries in the car. Now, any points DeVries gets, that just goes to his driver development. That doesn't go towards Lewis's track, whatever. So, George is really good on that. And he got a penalty somehow for being in the way of a Ferrari that crashed into him, I guess. I don't understand it, but FIA gonna FIA, even in the virtual world. Lewis, we're actually gonna push on the tires because might as well be aggressive at this point. He's going to have DRS, should get around the Williams easily. Easily, do it. Do it. Come on. I got the P13. I'll see it when I believe it. Well, I guess he got it as he comes down the inside.
Mercedes moved up a place.
All right, so we got 13th. Going to go around Latifi on the outside. Okay, 13th and 18th.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
And Lewis is gaining on fuel, so we'll have him push there.
And think about let's lift and coast.
Okay.
Yellow.
Sector 3, something happened.
Who's running wide there? We
Sergio
can take a
runs
look
wide.
now.
Hello.
So let's look at this. There's Sergio
That's way off in
Perez.
turn
Well, I don't know what they
9.
were thinking
He
there.
does the
They
major
completely
slowdown there,
off
but
the
doesn't come
race.
to a complete stop like we did. But he still loses a lot of time, stuck back and forth, and ooh, that's a mad pack behind him. Oof. So move Leclerc up to 3rd. Still 4.5 seconds behind our leaders, who are still scrapping. Hey, maybe Max and Ferrari will take themselves out again. Who knows? Up to our guys. George is still stuck in this pack, looking for P12. Nope. Ooh, Haas goes wide. Dodge that. See you, Kevin.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Yeah, we saw it. So Lewis trying to shake Latifi, who's
good stuff.
hanging with him somehow. And should get Albon here in a little bit. Lewis might be sizing Albon up for a pass next straight. Though Albon also have DRS here on Magnussen. You know, taking a look. That's a good pass. P17. Still plenty of work to do.
Nice work, Lewis.
Ooh, got Magnussen too. Hell yeah.
Position gained for a Mercedes.
Just gone mid.
Let's
Let's
take
watch
a
this.
closer look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. Gaining a position there. They make
And
it look
yoink.
so easy.
Ooh,
It's a
someone
race
spun.
position gained for Mercedes.
As George gets up around Joe. Joe didn't spin, did he?
Just had a spin.
Oh,
Here's
Lando.
the replay. Watch this. We're looking
On
at
his own.
Lando Norris.
Oh,
And yes,
dude.
that's where they spin out.
Dude. Well, at least we get around Ricardo. We should get a point here. A single, solitary point. And there it is.
Currently P10.
Yay, we get a point. A single, solitary point. Oh, and here comes Joe. There goes Joe.
Take a look at the
More
replay.
forward progress
Now
is
watch
now we got
this.
15.
Lewis
DRS
Hamilton
down the front
involved in
straight.
this one.
For Lewis, just goes right by Stroll. Yeah, we know. Problem with this track is it's hard to shake yourself free from another car and you're stuck in a train for a
Gain
while.
position.
See, Stroll actually got back past us.
Save fuel.
Copy.
Still wild till we pit. But we're not making as much time as I thought we would. Now the front signs of Verstappen still going at it. And Leclerc slipping further behind, now 7 seconds behind both of them. Well,
Let's see
Schumacher
what
lost the spot.
happened there.
So much for
Right,
him.
watch
He
this.
goes wide
There's
turn 3,
Schumacher. And yes,
which allows
that's
Lewis to
the
go by.
lockup.
See ya.
That's going to be a big blow to the team.
I think they were up in the points, but still. Well, after a
Now
couple
let's
weeks of
look.
having
We're
nothing eventful
watching
happening,
Mickolas
Latifi
Latifi.
finally goes wide, but
They're
that
forced
wasn't
wide, and
that
they
wasn't even
won't
that bad.
be happy at all about that.
Goes wide turn 6
The team
on lap 17. See, George still stuck in this train, can't go anywhere. Lewis closing on the train. So, all hope's not lost. He's come back. But he's going to have to pit a lot sooner than the rest of these guys.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Yay. Several cars involved in the crash. What happened? It's not us, is it? No, it's not. Looks like a Red Bull. Sergio Perez. What happened? What'd he do?
Contact. It's chaos on the track. Let's take a
Give a
closer
safety car,
look.
baby.
So let's look at this. There's
Sergio's charging. I think that's Gasly, and that's Alonso in front. Ooh, knocks out Alonso. Wow.
There's the hit, and it's crystal clear who was in the wrong there.
All right, Alonso should be jacked up. Perez should be jacked up. We're coming to get the both of them. I wonder what penalty Sergio's getting there, unless it's a grid penalty for the next race. We're just stupid. Why don't you give him a time penalty now or something? Or hold him a lap. Whatever. Sergio coming in for the pits. Gonna have a long pit stop here. Maybe they'll try switching the mediums. They're going to have to two-stop it if they do. Now they're going to the hard still. So they're going to have to pit later anyway. Busy repairing that car. Going to jump him with both George and Lewis. He's still in the pits. Oh, I think that was serving a penalty there. Even Latifi's going by. My person is not going by. Is Lando. Poor Lando. Sainz leading over Verstappen up front. Leclerc now about 12 seconds behind. Maybe some damaged parts from the practice crash with George. Who knows?
Position gained from Mercedes.
Look who's moving up. Cue the Jaws theme.
Now watch this. Lewis Hamilton involved in this one.
Lewis gets around Vettel. And he's run P12. George is in P10.
Think about let's lift and coast.
Yep.
That's all I'm doing. I don't know if we can copyright it for that.
Lift and coast.
Yep.
Ooh, Lewis taking a look on Daniel. Nope. Lewis still taking a look. Attaboy. Oh no, he's getting it back. No, bad, bad Lewis, bad. Oh hell, what's going on here?
It's a race
Ooh.
position gained for Mercedes.
Seb trying to double overtake. All right, George up to P9. Well, still P10. It was P11. We got his pit window coming up very soon here. Could come in early, get free of the traffic.
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
Might be fighting Sergio, but that's okay. We'll just keep pushing and see what happens. Oh, the sound of them hitting the curbs here. Oh, that's great. All right, Lewis. Oh, took a look. Nearly got around George. Up. Go away. Maybe not pitting just yet with Lewis. Then again. That's tough. Should be clear of
Aston Martin
Sergio.
with a great play there. They've moved up a
Maybe
place.
right next to Latifi, but I'm okay pushing out with Lewis for now. Yoink. Someone ran wide. Looks like a Haas.
We've just had a car run wide.
And
Let's
Mick's
take a
back
look
at
the
it.
replay.
Like Latifi,
Right, watch
had a
this.
clean
There's
couple
Schumacher.
weekends, goes way wide, turn 9.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
He's
That's
okay, though.
far wide.
Doing a very good job.
Ooh,
Let's see
Up
what
in here.
happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
gets around Joe. And Lewis. Big move.
Gaining a position.
Wow.
Oh, they make it look so easy. The team watching on, and clearly...
All right, George kind of holding those guys back. Lewis just jetting away from now. See if he can keep running away here. I think he's definitely doing it on the soft tire. maybe one more lap. Seven seconds behind Alonso. I think we're going to be catching him anytime soon. Alright, I think we should have clear track pit in here. So Lewis, you're going to come in for the hard tire. Actually, it's a really long pit stop here. Wow. Oh well.
Go box.
So actually, we'll come out. Actually, still a clear track, but instead of like in between here and 17th, probably come out 19th. Maybe 20, yeah, 18th, 19th, around there.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
And I'm real happy Lewis was able to break free of all that stuff. There comes Lewis. Hard tire he goes. Ta-da.
It's a race position gained for a Mercedes.
Did we get out of these guys? Yes, we do. Come out P16. There we go. Now, hopefully they don't copy or get back up. Copy us reading that. George just going to keep riding around. Optimal pit lap not till 51. Window doesn't open until 48.
Have just gained a race position.
Look at the Aston Martin up in the points. Look at you. Good job. Still want to beat you. Carlos Sainz coming in the pit. This is about, I think, when the window's supposed to open. He's now on the hard tire. Should fall in line third here behind his teammate Charles Leclerc, who has not pitted yet. There he goes. Probably get the undercut, so maybe we'll see Verstappen answer right here. Just right around with him. He's 18 seconds clear of Leclerc, 21 seconds clear of Carlos Sainz. Gasly and Bottas scrapping for fourth right now. Yeah, the smart thing to do here, probably answer the pit, and he does not. Well, Leclerc's pitting, though. This isn't really going to dig into his time with, oh, Gasly also pitting. Yeah, this isn't going to really dig into his time on Verstappen. Unless we get a safety car, that's the only way Leclerc's going to see him for the rest of the race. Alonso also pitting, Vettel pitting. Edge was on the one-stopper. As Leclerc's going to come out before George does. Lewis. Probably get Vettel and Alonso here. So undercut just might work. Alright, let's go get him. Alonso's pretty clear. Alright, Verstappen now pitting. He's got the hard tire on. I don't think Sainz is going to get any sort of undercut here. Well, maybe. Sainz at the line now. Verstappen's exiting. No, yeah, he's going to hang on to the lead by a much wider margin, so overcut kind of worked. Ooh, multiple car wreck. Who is it?
Position gained for a Mercedes.
Oh, Sonoda, what'd he do? Who'd he hit? Oh my gosh, was this his teammate? Was it?
Now look at this. It's
Oh, no way! It's AlphaTauri and AlphaTauri violence. Wow.
The contact there. Oh, there's chaos
Oh,
on the
Yuki,
track.
what have you done? Oh well, it's gonna hurt both of their cars. So let's get past them, and 7-4. They're getting a lot of speed in their car. They should be actually the 4th fastest team right now. Not if it's day, they're not. Gasoline in the pits.
Paper.
Snowda's still out there, but he's probably limping about.
Save fuel.
Yeah, copy.
There's a freebie. Still like a safety car, though.
This is good stuff.
George didn't really get by anybody.
Gained for Mercedes. I think there's been a lockup. Let's have a look.
Well, Mick with
Now
another
just
lockup in
focus
turn
on the
10.
hats. They've locked up,
Whoop.
but that could have been much
Turn 10.
worse.
That's turn 1. Whatever. He's still way back there. Just past halfway. Verstappen still leading by 2 seconds over Sainz. Bottas and Ocon are fighting for 3rd. They have not pitted yet. They're on the same strategy as George, who's 15 seconds behind them. Leclerc already pitted, 22 seconds behind. Actually, he's still got damage from the wreck with George in free practice 3. Hamilton's still fighting Alonso. A little bit of breathing room right now. It's not over. Tsunoda directly in front of him, who's still dealing with that accident. Stroll hasn't pitted. Albon hasn't pitted. None of these guys have pitted, so Lewis is bound to gain some spots here. And it's
Here's the
Zhou Guanyu's
replay.
turn to run wide.
Let's take another look. There
Off
we
goes
have
9.
Oh dear, oh dear. That's far wider than they
Comes
would have
to
wanted.
kind of a slow crawl there. But drops him past Magnussen. Magnussen now 10 seconds behind George. But hey, Austin the points. Oh, George ran wide. That's a first. Wasn't expecting that. This didn't hit anything.
Oh, they've run wide.
But I think it's a curse against Mercedes here.
McLaren gain a
That's
position.
all I'm going to chalk it up to. 30 to go, Verstappen. Speaking of Red Bull. 1 second extra lead. Now 3 seconds over Sainz. Bottas, Ocon still fighting. They're not pitting yet. Just hanging out with Lewis. We'll just pick everybody off once they do pit. Sergio Perez was closing, but he started on the hard, I believe. No, he started on the medium. He went to the hard. Should be good for the end of the race, I think. All right, Ocon and Bottas both coming in the pits. Ocon leading the way. Someone runs wide. Let's see who's out of the pit first. Bottas in his box. Ocon gets past him.
Someone's gone wide there.
Magnussen runs wide. A lot of Haas run wide today. Looks like Ocon's going to gain some time out of the pits. As George gets past Bottas, but we're not going to... We still got pit with George, so... Magnussen, Albon, and Stroll in the pits. So we got Lewis out in the points. Got to pick off a few more people when they pit. Predominantly George, Daniel, and Zhou Guanyu. George just entered the pit window. Still fighting with Ricciardo for P5. Ocon, who again's on fresh tires, just got by us both. Up to P4.
Really well executed.
Let's see. With tires, really good pit now, actually.
It's a race
And push on the
position
soft,
gain
so you
for
know what?
Mercedes.
That. Okay, maybe one more lap. Just one more. Should be coming out just behind Tsunoda when we pit. No matter when we pit. Yeah, we'll just go one more here. Alright, set George to pit here. Go on the soft tire. Car parts, now we're all good there.
Box, box, box.
Yes, box.
Should hopefully work out. I think everybody that's going to be pitting late here, like Ricardo. Well, yeah, Ricardo, he's going to be going the softs as well. We should be able to get the undercut by getting on the softs early. There we go. Down the way. As Lewis now passes. Now up to P7 for Lewis. Should jump Tsunoda, maybe? No, here comes Tsunoda. Yeah, he's got us. Or not. No, he's got us. Alright, we'll push here. Don't go wide, please. Anyways, 21 to go. Up front. Same as it ever was. Verstappen still leading by 3 points, or 3 seconds over Sainz. Leclerc stuck in no man's land, 24 seconds behind Verstappen. Ricardo finally came in the pits. He's on the soft tire now. As Lewis gets by him. George, yeah, got the undercut. Just barely, too. George should hopefully get around Tsunoda here. We are in DRS range. Or free of Ricardo out of DRS range.
Currently P6.
Come on. He'll figure it out.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Still fighting with Perez. I don't know if his hard tires... Well, his hard tires should be able to last the rest of the way. But hopefully George can make his move really soon.
Coming.
We have him down the front stretch, I imagine. Looking, looking. Got a big straightaway coming here, though. Looking maybe...
It's a race
No.
position gained for Mercedes.
Oh, we got him. Nope, never mind. Finally got him.
It's a race position
Alright,
gained
still
for
keep pushing.
Mercedes.
P6 and P9. Ooh, another car ran wide. Don't mean Haas. Is it a Haas? Is it?
I think we've had a car run
Tsunoda.
wide.
Again. Okay,
Save a
well,
bit of fuel now.
dial the tires back a little bit. I don't know if we're going to gain 9 seconds getting it up there, but don't want to burn through them too quick. They'll reevaluate in a couple laps here and might start pushing again. So with 17 to go, you're fine. We didn't have a shot after you ran wide anyway.
Red Bull moved up.
Yeah, Sergio's tires should make it, so. Well, Verstappen just put on a clinic up front. Starting to pull away even further from Carlos Sainz. Look like Red Bull's going to get it done in their backyard yet again. Yoink, we'll take that. Well, it's time to go for Max now, and speaking of Max, here's something I wasn't expecting. We're going to go down a lap with George here. But again, you know, had issues in qualifying, had issues with the car this weekend, and ran wide, so definitely don't think we picked the right strategy for George, going hard to soft. Maybe we could have went medium to hard. But, you know, just want to throw a wrench at it because we were starting so far back anyway, but decent recovery drive. Lead still 7 seconds from Verstappen's signs. Lewis up here, actually catching Bottas. Sergio Perez actually got around Bottas. So might be able to get up to P6 here. Yeah, should be getting a blue flag here for George in just a little bit.
We've got a yellow at 15.
Okay.
Turn 15, what's that?
Oh, big lock up.
Oh, Schumacher again, jeez. Well, Verstappen's still not too us. We are pushing on the tires. That might play a factor into it. He doesn't even have to push that hard. But again, should be getting lapped here in just a little bit. Hey, there he goes. First time in the season. Actually, no, Spain, I guess, counts because we didn't take a checkered flag, but okay, while running at the finish, this should be the first time we don't make it. Why are you doing that? Just let him go. You know what? Back that down. I mean, next hour for position, Sonoda's way behind anyway, so we're fine. Ooh, multi-car crash. What happened? Safety car? Maybe? Please? Please? Maybe? Eh? Eh? Major tire wear, those tires won't last long. What happened? Did we get hit?
A collision. Let's take a closer
What
look.
the hell happened,
Now,
Lewis?
just watch the Mercedes here.
What did we do? We didn't do anything. We got barged from the back.
Oh, no! And there's the crash.
By Mick.
Mark my words, there'll be questions asked about that later.
Well, the right rear is just barely hanging out. We got a pit. My gosh. All right. Soft tires got to go on. Front wing's fine, but this car is going to be really damaged.
It is, so box.
Thought about staying out, but I know what's going to go on with that right rear, though. A disastrous race. Total disaster.
Who's running wide there?
As Ricardo runs wide in 7. That could be a saving grace. Here come the McLarens. Should be out ahead of him. Now Ricardo gets us. So both of our cars are going to finish down a lap. But George is going to be the only one in the points. Ugh.
Just keep the pressure on Lewis.
You get a straight on attack, though.
We're going to push hard.
Yeah, Roger.
See if Lewis can get by Seb. Imagine the car's still pretty damaged, though.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
4 laps remaining.
Coming.
Car's getting a little warm. Yeah, we figured. All right, come on, Lewis. Get up there, get to Daniel.
Such an awesome job, mate.
Snowden with all his craps to finish in the points. Because everyone else is just getting demolished today.
For Mercedes.
Here comes Lewis. Back in the points.
This is awesome work, Lewis. Come on.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
So 3 laps remaining.
Really 2 to go. Just gonna ride along as Alonso now goes down a lap. Right along for Verstappen. He's leading by 10 seconds over Carlos Sainz, 30 seconds over championship rival Charles Leclerc. That should tighten things back up for the championship. I think Charles is leading by around 20 getting into the race. Great recovery drive for Sergio Perez up in P5. Double points for the Alpines. Tsunoda demolished his teammate Gasly, and Gasly was probably on for a good run. Bottas going to have a good run up there in P4. One go for Max Verstappen.
Final lap.
You should see if Hamilton can hang on, though. Oh, Daniel's taking a look. Hanging on that still. Well, up front, coming across the line for, I believe, his 3rd victory of the season. Max Verstappen, back on the top step of the podium, wins at Red Bull Ring yet again. George coming across the line, P8, highest finishing Mercedes of the weekend. Lewis, gonna hang on to P10.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Gets 1 solitary point. Man. Fastest lap also goes for Verstappen, so pretty hefty points haul. Wow, that was one hell of a fast lap. So Verstappen over Sainz. Leclerc gets the last spot of the podium. Rest of top 10, Sergio Perez, Bottas, Ocon. Alonso, George up 7 spots to P8. Tsunoda up 1 spot. Lewis drops 5 to P10. Rest of the finishing order, Ricciardo, Vettel, Zhou Guanyu, Albon. Really? Good run for him. Stroll, Gasly down 12 spots. Ugh. Magnussen, Latifi, Schumacher, and Lando, who disaster the whole weekend for him. Driver standings down 10, as Leclerc only has a 10-point lead over Max Verstappen. Sergio Perez in 3rd, 14 points behind his teammate. Carlos Sainz gets around Lewis in the standings, as now it's back to looking like a 2-horse race. Maybe 3, no 4. Lewis, we're going to need a miracle. Maybe a couple more wins if we could even get up there, but it might be a tough ask. Constructors, Ferrari, again tightening up by 5 points. Ferrari leads by 9 markers, as we're just about 100 points behind. but still like 170 clear from the next car. So third in constructors is looking pretty locked up at the halfway point of the season. Ooh, got an email that requires a response. F1 in schools invitation. Our annual Aramco F1 Schools World Finals, starting with the aim to spread awareness about careers in STEM stuff. Let's just say it's STEM. The magnetic appeal of F1. Like to invite your staff to attend the finals of the event. Gains you $100,000. But staff experience gain paused. No. This is so mean. Difficult race, yeah. We know we're disappointed, but we had a lot of stuff go against our way. Ooh, we can vote on a regulation thing. Let's do that real quick. Let's see. As you know, we may change the regulations that define F1's rules between seasons to make the sport fair for competitors, more engaging for fans. Let's see what they like. Well, this will work for us. It's going to completely equalize the testing time for each period. Now, teams at the back, they all get the same, or, you know, the worst teams, they get more wind tunnel time, they get more simulator time. Teams at the front, obviously we don't need it because we're doing well. That worked for us if we, you know, had everybody the same, because we'd actually gain some wind tunnel time and some simulator time, so we'll vote for that. And we'll find out in the next episode what the response to that was. But, yeah, we're going to have to clean up a couple parts here. Actually get some parts built. Just going to do that real quick. Chassis, front wing, rear wing. Still got those. Side pods. Underfloor. Suspension. Manufacturer 2. French Grand Prix in 11 days, by the way. Gearbox, I said we had to probably start building another one for George. We're just not going to use it yet, but, you know, got built at least. You know what, Lewis, we're still good on those. Engines, we're still good. ERS, still good. Well, that's going to do it for us for this episode. Again, we're going to see what the results of that regulation challenge were ahead of the French Grand Prix. Also, got some research and design stuff being done. And I think the new ATR period... When's that ending? Is that ending soon? Actually, do we... what's the... Actually, I don't know if that was ready yet, or if we used our time up. But, yeah, we'll find out. Next episode. Stay tuned. Going to France. Should be a good time. Hopefully we rebound. But, yeah, thank you guys for following through the series still. Thanks for watching.